I have one question. Do you love Jesus? I know you pray, but one question. Do you love Jesus? Do you love him? That is the question. Ask yourself within you. Do you love Jesus? Let me tell you what happened to me. I remember one time I used to pray. Yes, even now I pray. But that time it was immense. I used to pray. And when I'm praying, when I'm speaking in tongues, I could even sense to say as if the heavens is being brought down. But one thing that I realized was that I didn't love Jesus. Yes, I didn't. Yes, I used to feel that love in my heart. But I came to understand to say that in the eyes of God, love is a sacrifice. Love is the things that you sacrifice. At that point, yes, at that point I was praying. I was even able to give my life. But one thing, I was not able to give my life in a painful manner. I asked myself, once I was looking in the history of people, I saw something like, in the history of men of God, they were killed like chicken. They were slaughtered like animals. People didn't care about them. Some were stoned to death because of standing with Jesus. Then I asked myself one day that, Jesus, if it were me, could I be able to stand with you? Then in my heart, an answer came, and the answer was no. I couldn't. Yes, I could. At that time, I could give my life, but not a penny to death. I couldn't. I used to think about the pen. I used to think the pen. As I was meditating on that, tears began to flow. Because I realized to say that I had felt before. I'm telling you one thing. If you are a prayer warrior, if you are a prophet, if you are an apostle, evangelist, teacher, pastor, a worshiper, an intercessor, I don't know what. But as long as you know God, as long as you claim to love God, ask yourself within you, could you die for him in a painful death? Could you allow yourself to be stoned? Could you allow yourself to be slaughtered? Could you allow people to cut off your neck? Could you allow them? This is a question for believers. If you are a believer, ask this question. Do you love Jesus that much? Are you able to go through pain? Are you able to go through that pain? Just like Job, he went through pain, he went hell, he went through fire, but he never gave up. But ask yourself, if I were that person, could I have managed? Could I have stood with Jesus? This is a question. Ask yourself this. Ask yourself this, and everything shall be done. From the voice that is speaking in the wilderness.